You won't see wolves in the circus arena, but why? Why are gray predators not hired? Today we will tell you about it. And also in this video you will find out the places where the largest wolves on the planet are found, weighing at least 100 kilograms. Subscribe to the channel, express your opinion in the comments, and let's get started. So, there is a lot to see in the circus arena. Bears that amusingly ride bicycles, tigers that fearlessly jump through burning hoops and ride horses, and even kings of beasts, lions, dutifully carrying out any commands of the trainer. There are other animals in circuses: elephants, wild boars, monkeys, kangaroos, giraffes, and even hippos. But wolves among all this diversity are not found. They even came up with such a beautiful aphorism, hinting that a wolf is not an ordinary animal. The wolf is weaker than the tiger and the bear, but does not perform in the circus. However, here it is necessary to introduce a little clarity. No one performs in the circus at all. In the circus, both people and animals work, but those who perform are usually red-nosed clowns. But back to the wolves. Why are trainers so afraid of gray predators? A brown bear or a tiger with a lion is much more dangerous. It would be fair to say that Soviet trainers are fearless people, and they can train any animal, including wolves. And there have been such cases. But this training was different from the usual. These wolves lived together with their owners, and were best friends, lived together side by side. But the fact remains, trainers do not want to work with gray wolves. There are two reasons for this. First, wolves are unpredictable animals. The behavior of a tiger, lion or bear can still be somehow predicted if you know the intricacies of animal psychology. But learning to understand wolves is not so easy. While the gray predator is calm, he can be obedient and understanding. But as soon as he gets scared, this is a completely different beast. What are wolves afraid of? Yes, a lot of things. No, just don't think that wolves are cowards. Here you just need to understand that the behavior of an animal in the wild and in captivity are completely different things. In the wild, wolves can even attack a bear. And being among people, they are constantly in a stressful situation. Blinding spotlights, brightly burning torches, noise and special effects, all this can scare a predator at any moment, and then bad things will happen. It is in the cage that the beast will still be humble, and once outside it, it can become uncontrollable, or rather, it almost always happens this way. By the way, just the second reason why it is difficult to work with wolves is their innate love of freedom. It is not for nothing that they say, no matter how much you feed the wolf, he will still look into the forest. And it is true. Whenever possible, a predator will definitely try to escape, even if a person raised him from an early age. Wolf instincts cannot be killed by anything. They are stronger in wolves than in other animals. By the way, marsupial wolves became extinct precisely because they did not put up with life in captivity. They simply stopped breeding. We'll tell you a secret. It is possible to tame a gray wolf to work in a circus, and there are such examples. Just to make the wolf obey, the trainer needs to have a strong inner core, show love for him, patience, and understand the predator completely, and few are capable of this. After all, usually in 99% of cases, trainers use brute force on animals. Everywhere you look, there are only wolves around. These pack predators are so prolific and numerous that they were able to inhabit almost the entire planet. They are found in Europe, Asia, North America, in hot Africa and in the cold Arctic, in the Middle and Far East. They even left their mark in God-forgotten Australia. As it turned out, wild dingo dogs also belong to the species and genus of wolves. Of course, wolves living in different parts of the world differ from each other in appearance, that is, in color and size. For example, the smallest wolves live in the Middle East. They weigh no more than 20 to 25 kilograms. In Asia, wolves weigh an average of about 30 to 35 kilograms. But where do giant wolves live? The question is certainly interesting. It's just hard to answer it unequivocally. And all because some information about giant wolves weighing more than 100 kilograms cannot be verified. As a rule, eyewitnesses like hunters and local residents tell about this, and both of them like to exaggerate. For example, one of the native Yakuts told how in his homeland they somehow caught a wolf heavier than 2 sacks of potatoes, that is weighing under 90 kilograms. It is difficult to check such tales, but it is also impossible to refute such information. What if it's really true? In general, there is an unspoken rule. In the southern regions, wolves are smaller, and in the north, larger. By default, polar wolves are considered the largest. Adult males grow up to 1.5 meters in length and weigh about 80 to 85 kilograms. Slightly smaller in mass are Canadian wolves, which weigh up to 70 kilograms, and they are considered the largest in North America. In Russia, the tundra wolf is widespread. The weight of it can reach 60 kilograms. However, there are some other data. For example, they say that the largest wolves live in Yakutia, weighing up to 110 kilograms, but this information has not been officially confirmed. There are also many rumors about large Siberian wolves. Some individuals allegedly can weigh from 80 to 100 kilograms. Another subspecies of the giant wolf lives in the Arctic islands in North America, the Melville Island wolf. And although on average the mass of this animal is about 50 to 55 kilograms, according to some reports, individuals that weigh more than 70 kilograms are found there. Well friends, enough about wolves for today, and at the end of the video we will tell you about 5 animals that have become extinct, and thank God! Stay tuned for part 2. Now we will talk about 5 representatives of the fauna that became extinct many centuries ago. And we're glad about this, because the creatures were truly terrible. Now you will see for yourself. So let's start with a less terrifying animal. On the 5th place in terms of danger is Platybalodon. This is the ancestor of the modern elephant, which became extinct several thousand years ago. It's not at all as peaceful and wise as modern elephants. Its long mouth, equipped with giant tusks, served peaceful purposes, such as digging up plants, but could also capture any victim. Platybalodon measured up to 6 meters in length and 3 meters in height. 4th place goes to Meganora. Note to insectophobes: do not be afraid of modern moths and beetles, they are much nicer and safer than Meganora. These are the largest insects that once inhabited the earth. A mixture of a moth and a dragonfly could exceed a meter in length and have wingspan up to 65 centimeters. Yikes, it's even hard to imagine. 3rd place goes to Titanoboa. And here is a nightmare for herpetophobes, who are afraid of snakes and lizards. The giant ancestor of the anaconda caught and strangled his prey in the same way, folding more than 13 meters of a body into rings, which could weigh more than a ton. In the 2nd place in terms of danger is Arthropleura. The giant centipede is recognized as the largest invertebrate that has ever lived on the planet. Thank God that was before the flood. Its mouth was more than 65 centimeters, and the ability to stand on its hind legs could paralyze even Chuck Norris with horror. And finally, in the 1st place in terms of danger is Sarcosuchus, a huge crocodile up to 15 meters long. Sarcosuchus was so strong and bloodthirsty that he ate, in fact, dinosaurs. Perhaps that's all you need to know about this fearless and cruel giant. But friends, if you want to know more about the antediluvian animals, how they lived and what they were capable of, Then write to us in the comments and we will periodically make videos about animals that lived before us, several thousand years ago.